Okay, it's late at night. Let's just get this reaction out of the way. Okay. Good, good.
Let me guess. You're like the center of your people's universe,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Indeed.
Well, I've got no leashes or fences. With me, every day could be an adventure.
Oh, okay.
Wow. This is something else.
Okay. Sorry, why did I just stop it there? Okay. Um, so one thing that I was actually kind of afraid of with this movie was that they were gonna, okay, it was gonna be live action, obviously, because they have people in it, but there was, I heard that it was live action and CGI and stuff, and it was like, oh no, are they gonna make the animals like CGI? Because come on, they're dogs. You can train dogs. Why not have them in real life? So it's like, I was relieved to see when starting off that it was actually in live action. But then there was like one moment that seemed really weird is when you show the tramp and then his eyebrows are moving. I don't mind the mouth moving. The eyebrows, not so much. That's the point when it was feeling, when it had like the uncanny valley effect. There was one other shot in the trailer when it did have that. I think it was when they were at the the table at the Italian place, and then they were looking into each other's eyes. You could see their eyebrows moving. It's kind of weird. It's weird. It's the one thing I was complaining about with the Lion King remake, and yet in this case, like in that case, it was that it needed more expressions. It needed actual character in this. Whereas with this one, because that they're actually mostly shooting it in live action, it's like you should probably minimize the amount of expressions that you exaggerate, especially considering the fact that dogs tend to be very humanly expressive animals in that they do use their eyebrows for some emotions, or rather that humans tend to interpret their eyebrows to mean emotions. But in this case, it's just like it was weird. And I never had that type of problem with other movies like Babe or Cats and Dogs that did actually animate their lips. Oh, another one was Dr. Dolittle. That's another one that did that. I didn't have a problem with that. Um, I don't know. It's like didn't mind the CGI mouths. It was the eyebrows at those few points. So other than that, the movie looks fine. It doesn't look like one of the worst remakes ever, and it looks like I'm glad that this is not a theatrically released movie. This is going to be on a streaming service, and it makes sense. Just keep it like a smaller movie like this, because that's exactly what Lady and the Tramp was in 1955. It was a smaller movie. I mean, in the case of that, it was a different era, and it was an animated feature. I mean, with something that had that much effort put into the animation, of course it would be theatrical. Why would you show it on TV in 4:3 aspect ratio in black and white? Come on. You want to. But yeah, I digress. It looks fine, but there's those weird, creepy moments of the uncanny valley. Just a few. But, I mean, whatever. Looks fine. Sorry that my voice is kind of low. It's late at night, and I don't really want to speak up that much. But yeah, that's my 2 cents.